Hey everyone, Dr. Nadia Rizzo here for a second part video regarding the food sensitivities. It is such a beautiful day today. The time change that kind of screwed up my energy a little bit was so worth it, given the trade-off with the energy and the sunshine. Okay, so I've been getting this recurring question from you guys in my social media tribe, and the thing you've been asking me is, why should I do the elimination diet when there's a blood test that can test for my food sensitivities? And I'm here to tell you my top 3 reasons why I choose the elimination diet opposed to the blood test. I understand it's more convenient, but I'll tell you why I think doing the diet is much better. And my third reason is actually the most important, so make sure you stick around to catch it. So the first thing is the blood test itself, although it tests for about 300 items, might not actually be testing for something that you are sensitive to. So it still is not a be-all, end-all solution or detective tool to discovering your food sensitivities. The second reason is because you need to be eating, before you do the blood test, you need to be eating enough of those foods that they're testing for in your diet to actually mount a response and have it actually show up on your lab results. So you're testing for 300 different foods. I think it's highly unlikely that you're going to be eating enough of each of those foods in order to get a true positive result on every potential food sensitivity that you might have. So I don't think it is the most inclusive thing, and I can't necessarily rely on it 100%. And the third reason that I like to take my patients through the elimination diet opposed to doing the blood test is because you really feel it. And I speak from my own personal experience of having done the elimination diet several times. When you are eliminating the foods for about 3 or 4 weeks, and then you bring the food back in, so you're bringing them back in one at a time. And when you bring back in the food that you're sensitive to, and you actually have a reaction and you feel that in your body, oh my God, it's like your body doesn't forget that. You don't forget that. And every time, like I reacted to white potato, every time I see a white potato, it's like I'm instantly brought back to that feeling of what it feels like when I eat it. And you could not pay me to eat a white potato. Like the chips, it's just so not worth it. I just do not want to feel the way I felt when I ate that. It was like total crap. So when people experience that, it kind of helps us stay on track, because when we see those foods, we're reminded of what it feels like when we do eat them, and it helps us stay on track and avoid our food sensitivities. Whereas if you're doing the blood test and you're simply reading the paper and you see it's all nicely color coded, and this is green and yellow and this is red, stay away from red, you had a really bad reaction there, but you don't feel it, I find that it's much easier to slip up, and it doesn't really keep you on track. So those are my top 3 reasons as to why I prefer the elimination diet over the blood testing. If you want more help with this, go on my free page, which is the Food Sensitivity Support Group, and you can join for free. And if you want to chat a little bit more about this, go on my website at www.nadiarizzo.com, click the contact tab, and send me a message. I do read and respond to everyone, and I would so love to connect with you. So thanks for joining, and I will catch you in the next video.